Let's put our hands together. Let's welcome Katie Weibel, just half of the dynamic duo at Turning Tides Financial, LLC. And Katie is going to be talking about PFMs and that, your father's financial advisor is not going to be yours. You're going to get one of your own. So let's welcome Katie Weibel. Do we have the intro music there, Joel? Do you have that kind of queued up? That's it. That's right. It's time to saddle up the horses and let them out of the corral. Let those ponies run, man. Don't think that your phone weighs 600 pounds. Best thing, if I could put you in my head for 15 seconds, you would understand why it's important to have a financial planner, not an advisor. They're not the same. It's kind of like an apprentice mechanic versus a licensed and fully qualified automotive service technician. Which one do you want to be working on your car? There you go. Let's welcome Katie this morning. Good morning, Katie. Welcome aboard this morning. It's all you, sister.
Good morning, Niall. Thank you so much for having us.
You are always welcome. We've got a seat reserved for you guys anytime. Anytime. Introduce yourself, girl. Come on. Keep it moving.
So I'm Katie Weibel from Turning Tides Financial, where we help you live your life and plan your future. We do financial planning a little bit differently here at Turning Tides, and we have an office in Williamsville as well as Orchard Park for both our Northtown and Southtown clients. And one of the things I actually had a client say to me, she said, wow, you're not my father's financial advisor. And I'm like, how brilliant is that?
Yes. That is a great statement.
I know, and I'm like, can I use that? I'm like, right from the horse's mouth. So I just thought, and I saw a lot about that, and I'm like, you know what, it's so true. I was very fortunate growing up that my family included me in a lot of their financial planning, and when they made financial decisions, the children were there, and we got to see, and I don't know if that was the Lord's way of priming me for my career, but, it was nice to learn and to see the difference in how that's changed over time. And just as you say, a financial advisor and a financial planner are two totally different things, and it's very easy to tell the difference if you walk in and your financial person is like, okay, this is the product we're doing, and this is the mutual fund, and these are the stocks I think you should have. That's a financial advisor. A financial planner is a whole nother level. It's much more comprehensive and holistic. So when we meet with clients, we spend the first hour to an hour and a half just getting to know who you are, what road have you walked, what's your story, what's your testimony, what have you been through, and where are you going? What are your hopes and your dreams? And then we dig down to try to figure out what your beliefs and behaviors are and your spending habits and all of those things that are very important. So when we do give you financial advice and we give you advice on that retirement plan or that life insurance or that stock account, that we have a full understanding of who you are and what we need to do to get you to where you want to be. I have clients that, are, and a lot lately actually, in their 40s and 50s that want to go back to school. That's awesome. And
that is.
Let's get you there. If that's your dream and that's your calling, let's get you there. Let's not let roadblocks get in your way. So it's much more than just, hey, this is the stock pick of the week or this is the mutual fund you should have. It's truly, truly knowing that you're not leaving money on the table in all aspects of your financial world and that we're not making decisions that might impact other things further down the line. So we completely map out, what retirement dollars are going to be at 60 and 62 and 65 and 70. And all the way through your 95th birthday, what can I spend? What can I spend and still be okay?
Right.
And that changes from year to year, right? So we have to keep up on that, and it's a relationship that we hold over a lifetime, and we appreciate our clients for that. And we're the tool in their toolbox, especially for clients that are single or divorced or widowed. It's, I think sometimes when you have to make a decision alone, you may come from a place of fear. And it's very, very, very important that when you're making important decisions, that you're not making a decision based upon fear, that we're making educated, well thought out processes. And that's what we're here for. We're here to be that other person to help you see maybe what you can't see, that other tool in your toolbox.
Exactly. Now, are you going to unpack how you do this?
Yeah.
Sounds complicated.
We make it as uncomplicated as possible.
Okay.
So when
keep it super simple, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we look at everything, and we'll ask you to bring all your statements, and we do it together. And we try not to send you with too much homework, but we do it together, and we say, okay, let's look at this, and this is why we think this isn't good for you, or why we think it is good for you. And then the how is like, okay, if it's not good for you, how can we change it, and what do we need to look for, and what are the steps that we're going to take? So each of our clients walks away with a summary and an action plan. And then that action plan, it could be your financial roadmap. It could be, we need to fix these things first, and this is how we can work together going forward. But you have those tools in your toolbox now that now I know what my red flags are. I know what my concerns and what I have to pay attention are. I know what my habits are that I need to correct, and how can I get there? And so you're not just walking away with, okay, maybe I didn't do such a good job on budgeting and I have a lot of debt,
right.
And okay, now what? No, it's how can we get you out? What's the best way to get it out for you,
right.
and your income and your situation, and what does that look like, and have that all mapped out. And then we're there with you. We're not doing it for you. We're doing it with you, and that we do that along the way. So we will meet, if we have to meet weekly, we will meet weekly until it's done.
Right, and the whispers I hear continuously, Katie, are, well, I don't need a financial planner because I don't have any money. How do you address that and the PFMs together?
So PFM is Personal Financial Management, and that's a program we developed just for that particular situation. So we had a lot of clients say, I don't have any money to invest, I can't see you. And that's not the case at all. If you have
right.
a job, or you own a house, or you have a checking account, or you own a car and you have car insurance, you have finances that need to be paid attention to. And if you don't have money saved and you don't have investments, well, why not? Well, let's figure that out, and let's find out
right.
how we can get you there. So that is a 6-month program where we sit down, and over the 6 months it's a workshop, and we work together and we unpack each one of those boxes at a time. And
Beautiful.
this one isn't great for you, let's go ahead and fix that right now. And we do it together, so you're not doing it alone. And it, could be, and it's customized to you. I have, young married couples and couples getting married later this year that we are looking at, okay, what's the best way to save? What do we want? Is the wife going to stay home? How can we budget for that? What can we afford in a house? And we're walking through all of those steps in life and preparing now. And then I have clients that we do this where, they're, okay, I'm in my 50s, I never saved for retirement, I have a whole lot of debt. Okay, how can we reverse and fix that? So it's customized to you and your needs to get you to where you want to be.
And that's, folks, did you hear that part? It's customized to you and your specific circumstances and needs. Not your neighbor, not your family members. It's to your own. It's to your very own. So if you're sitting back and saying, I don't have any money to invest, which I hear a lot, and I go, exactly, that's why you need to go. They need to look at your circumstances and start jigging things around. But the other little whisper I hear too, this is always a good one, is I don't want to pay those. I don't want to pay fees. I don't want to pay fees. And so I generally say, so when you go to work for your boss this week, you work for free, right? Yeah. And they their eyes grow like saucers, and I go, you work for free, right? So how would you like to address that one, Katie,
sure.
and how that works? So people, we got to break down these phobias, folks, so, okay, the excuse of you not having any money is the main reason you need to see the ladies immediately.
It is.
Okay.
And we do charge, and we don't, we can charge on either end. We can charge on the investment end or upfront.
Right.
And we kind of work that out with each person as what works for them. But
that's how you guys get paid. You have to get paid.
Yeah.
You have to eat. You have to drive. You have to have children.
Yeah. But I think our fees are very, 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 very competitive. But not only that, but we work with you, and we look at what can we save you. Can we save
right.
you interest on those credit cards? Can we,
right.
Save you on fees on your investment side? Can we cut down the cost of your insurances and get you proper coverage? So the money you could be leaving on the table, you have to compare that to what our fees would be for you. And, our fees are not just this is our fee and that's what it is. It's how many hours am I going to spend with you and what can I do for you? And that's how we base our fees. So that way it's one person who's going to need, 12 hours of work isn't paying the same as someone who just might need an hour or two.
Exactly. And you know what? No matter what service you want, you have to pay for it. And that's what makes me laugh. So I say, tell me who will come to your house and fix your plumbing for free? Or who will come out, not yet, the right way. Thank you, Katie. And, you start throwing those things at him, you go, so why is this any different? It's because the enemy throws some trash cans in front of you because he doesn't want you to be successful. He doesn't want you to grow financially and become stronger and stronger and stronger. When you've got financial structure in your home, you've got some stability. You have less moments of intense fellowship with your spouse, and your kids get to watch that, unfold. It's just wrong. So, by having a financial planner, I'm speaking from experience. When you have nothing, you can turn nothing into something. When you have someone who knows how to do that, because if you have nothing, there's a reason why you're not a financial planner. You need to go to see the ladies. Katie and Julian are there, and they'll sit down with you. They're going to walk through your specific needs. They're going to get you started on the PFM. So tell them again what PFM means, Katie.
Personal Financial Management Program. Customized to what you need.
Yes, personal financial management. So, banks are there to lend you money. Financial planners are there to help you make money. And I said that. Niall Motormouth Jenkins. There's a difference between a plumber and a heart surgeon. Just slightly. You don't call the plumber to have open heart surgery. You don't call the heart surgeon to fix your leaky tap on the faucets in the laundry room. You got to have the right people in the right place to take care of your circumstances. And that's what the whole reason behind the planners segment and putting vetted financial planning professionals in place for you, my babies, you loyal listeners of Car Connection. This is a great way to turn your world around. So if you're in a world of financial hurt and some bumps and bruises along the way, maybe a broken relationship, maybe perhaps you made some spending issues that kind of made your money disappear, or you have no idea what's coming in, what's going out. This is a great way for you to turn that around, and Katie and Julian are there to walk you through that. So the phone does not weigh 600 pounds. And you can pick it up and you can say, I would like to sit down for a consultation. And that way you're going to get the fruit off the tree with Katie and Julian. And they're going to walk you through personal financial management. And I can tell you this, that hanging on to Tony Maley's coattails for the number of years I have has made a huge difference in how I view money. So instead of working hard for the money, you've got money working hard for you. But if you don't figure out how to do that on your own, you need the planners to do that for you. And they're going to help you go from not having any investments to having investments that are making money. Are you ready for this? Big ta-da. How about making money while you sleep? Huh? What a great novel idea, right, Katie?
Right, what's it, boom?
Yeah. Did you hear that, folks? Boom. Making money while you sleep. So imagine this. Most people can. Imagine going online, looking at your bank account, and then writing that number down and waking up in the morning, and it's bigger. Right?
Love it.
What do you think, Katie?
I think that's a fantastic idea. And if you're stressed about money, don't let it keep you up at night. Let's tackle it and get it done.
Yes, if you've got debt, this is another great way with the PFMs to help you organize that debt and get it taken care of as quickly and as effectively as possible, and then move towards financial stability. So, Katie, with all that said, I'm sorry for taking a few minutes, but I really want to push the listeners a little bit more direction so they you get it. I want you to get it, because once you do, your life's going to change. How are they going to get in touch with you, and what do you got going on for them this week?
Yep, so we have 3 60-minute strategy sessions that we will give away for you this week. I know it's end of summer, and so we're going to do a little promotion before we get super busy in the fall. So I would take advantage of those as fast as you can as far as scheduling purposes. But our number is 716-800-4290. You can reach Julianne or myself, or you can visit us on our website. And you can actually book with us directly from there or emails from there. And it's turningtidesfinancial.com.
Amazing. So those are available. You call Joel right now. There's 3 60-minute strategy segments for you to tap into, and sessions, rather. So you call Joel at 883-5000, 1-800-684-2848. You don't have to go on the air. Joel will get your particulars. He'll fire that over to me. I'll fire it over to the ladies, and we'll get things happening in your world. So don't suffer a moment longer with stress over finances and debt. Let's get you taken care of. This is a way to fix your financial boo-boos, okay? And if you have investments already running and you don't know what's going on because you don't hear from anybody, have them take a look at that for you. Make sure that those babies are humming and making money for you, and they can make adjustments. Katie, thanks for being with us. Send our love to Julianne, okay? And you guys will be back with us very, very soon, I'm sure. And we appreciate you so very much and what you're doing at Turning Tides Financial LLC in Orchard Park in Williamsville. You guys are amazing.
Thanks so much. Have a blessed weekend.
You too. Keep smiling, okay? Looks good on you. All right. Bye for now. 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 All right.